before I start the video, yes, I have all four routines that Nikki Smith did versus Penn State. Just to let you know so that if you want to see them, they're here. They're in the middle of the video. Now, Penn State, Michigan State just met at Rec Hall for Penn State. Michigan State beat them 197.125 to Penn State's 196.725. This was a meet in which I question the judges. I really do. There are several things that I question these judges about, but Nikki Smith won the all-around title with she had a 39.4 or 550. So 39.550 with this bad of judging, I think was really good. Her teammate Michaela Tucker came in 39.45, the only two that competed in the all-around. In vault, Nikki Smith tied for first, so she also had a share of that title. The high score was 9.875. She shared that with Michaela Tucker and Jessica Johansson of Penn State. On the uneven bars, she came in second. Sage Kellerman and Ava Cash tied for first with the 9.9. Ava Cash is Penn State, Sage Kellerman, Michigan State. Michaela Tucker, Nikki Smith of Michigan State, and Elizabeth Leary of Penn State came in second with 9.85. And then three-way tie for third, Lilia Cosman of Michigan State, Ava Pedrahita, and Danny Latronica of Penn State all had 9.825. Now, Nikki Smith came in tied for third on the balance beam. Danny Latronica had 9.925 for the top score. Amani Herring and Penn State, Lilia Cosman of Michigan State had 9.9. Nikki Smith and Isabella Trostel both of Michigan State, had 9.875. And on floor, Nikki Smith won that one, so she had three titles in this event. She had a 9.95. Michaela Tucker came in second, 9.875. Four-way tie for third. Michigan State Stephanie Lebster, Elizabeth Leary, Kalia McGillicott, and Alyssa Kramer of Penn State all had 9.85s. Like I said, I don't agree with some of the scoring that was given out in this meet. I really don't. I think the judges got it wrong way too often. But it's a good meet. You get to see Nikki Smith routines. You can see she was doing a really good job. Didn't have any major problems in this meet. And, Michigan State is now 11th in the nation. So, let's let you see her routines.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, oh my Lord, watch me sway. Darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's hand, felt the weight of my own sin.
Music licensing reimagined.
Down to the river, down to the river. Bury me, carry me up on fire beneath.
The vault table, Michaela Tucker's score at 9.875, as now Nikki Smith, the reigning Big Ten Gymnast of the Year. Her season high of a 9.85, and you could say that she started off slow, as the Yurchenko sticked landing. Nikki Smith is Spartans. She is the Big Ten Gymnast of the Year, or the reigning Big Ten Gymnast of the Year, excuse me, and the first for the Spartans since 2007, only third all time. Also a former Big Ten Freshman of the Year. as she will pack Salto back down to the bottom bar. A nice connection there, sure to get her a bonus. Strong handstand into the Giants for the dismount. And it's a double lay for Smith, and she sticks it beautifully. State's beam, Meisenheimer, a 9.825. Continuing the string of great routines for them. It'll be Nikki Smith, who's been having an excellent day so far, looking to finish things strong for the Spartans. Smith, no slouch on beam either, a 9.925 of a season high this year. A 9.95 career high, and you can see why. She's just very polished at everything she does. That 9.95 of her career high on beam came in the Gainesville Regionals second round. Great split jump there. First jump, not quite enough leg separation that the judges were looking for, I don't believe. But Smith, sure to make up for it with nice full turns like that. Reaching the end of the beam and looking to finish just the way she's continued to do so. A round off double into a nice stick landing. Latronica with another bound to be high scoring one, as she'll take that 3.5 twist off the side. Tucker's score for the Spartans came in at a 9.875. Nikki Smith looks to do even better. Smith in that little warm-up period looked calm and collected, and you see it right there. You can tell she just loves the music. Feeling energetic, Smith, a season high of a 9.950, also against the University of Michigan. And you can see from her energy, you can see why. She'll go side into that split leg, connected with another one. Beautiful splits, giving the judges exactly what they want. Smith a little bit sassy with the music. As she'll go corner to corner again. A bouncing double, gets it. Really strong from Smith. And she puts the crown on herself, and you can see why she's the queen.
Now, Michigan State, like I said, is 11th in the nation now. Nikki Smith, the senior, they're relying on this 5'1", graceful gymnast. Now, in all around, she is currently ranked 45th in the nation. She's ranked 6th on floor. Balance beam, she's 33rd. Uneven bars, she's 357th. That's her weakness. In vault, she's 43rd in the nation. But she's been a mainstay and a strong competitor for this Michigan State Spartans team. Anybody watching this should realize that Michigan State, even though they will probably not have a shot at the title, I can see Nikki Smith possibly being able to be in competition for an event in the Big Ten, an event title for the Big Ten. I can see her doing good when it comes to the NCAAs. I can see Michigan State doing good for the NCAAs. I don't see them in the finals, though. With Nikki Smith and Michaela Tucker, this is a strong team. Then you've got Sage Kellerman, who this meet, she competed in the vault and the uneven bars. Sage Kellerman won a share of the uneven bars title with that 9.9. She tied for second with a 9.85 in the ball. Like I said, I wasn't real thrilled about the judging in this meet. Seriously, I don't like what the judges were giving. I think the judges were being stingy as all get out in this meet. But it was a good meet. Penn State's been doing some strong things this year. And in this meet, I mean, when you look at the rotations in the vault, Michigan State won 49.275 to Penn State's 49.05. Uneven bars, it was a dead tie, 49.2 for both teams. It was Penn State won the balance beam, but it was close. Michigan State had 49.325, Penn State had 49.35. And on the floor exercise, Michigan State had a 49.325 to Penn State's 49.125. These two teams are really close. Michigan State, though, has just got, and I would say a lot of it has to do with, Michaela Tucker, Sage Kellerman, Nikki Smith. I really like what Nikki Smith did here. And for Michigan State to get in the top 10, Nikki Smith's got to get a little bit better. Now, 39.55 is really good. I like that 39.55. She's just got to ramp it up a little bit. Not to mention, these judges have to stop being so stingy like I said, other people may disagree with me, but this has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Hey folks, before you leave, if you can't become a member via my YouTube channel, which that's for my thinker, I've also got sports. I've got a Patreon. If you really, really want to help me out, I would be much appreciated. But hey, hitting like, hit subscribe, hit commenting, all those things really help me out. Have a good day.